Hello, I've got a Netgalley arc to talk to you about today, and it's one that comes out on the 14th of April, and it's called Witches by Brenda Lozano, and it's translated. I can't remember who it's translated by, but Brenda Lozano's a Latin American author. And the title Witches, you immediately think that it's going to be some sort of horror type book, but it isn't, not at all. We've got 2 points of view. We've got the point of view of Feliciana, who is, I think you say it's a curandera or a healer, and she lives in a rural area of Mexico where she still speaks the indigenous language. She's not learned Spanish or anything else. She just purely speaks the indigenous language. And Feliciana becomes a famous healer, and people travel all over the world, from all over the world to her, and with the aid of interpreters for healings. The other point of view is that of Zoe, who's a young journalist. And she goes to see Feliciana for her story, and the catalyst for her visit is the murder of Paloma, who is Feliciana's cousin, but she always refers to her as sister. And it's the murder of Paloma that is the catalyst that gets Zoe to meet her, because she wants the story. So then you start thinking that this is going to be some sort of murder mystery or something like that, but again, it isn't. What you have is, it's not even an interview. It's not an interview with Zoe interviewing Feliciana. You get alternate chapters, and each woman is talking about their lives. Feliciana talks about her story. She talks about how she became a healer in a very male-dominated area. Her father, her grandfather, it was the male line that were the healers, that had the language. And for a woman to become a healer was just totally unheard of. But she made her name. She worked and got the respect of the people. Zoe is also a woman in a male-dominated area. As a journalist, she was a woman in a male environment. So you've got parallels there. So they're talking about each other's stories, and you can see the parallels between them. Zoe talks about her sister and the issues and the difficulty she had with her sister. And Feliciana talks about Paloma, because she always refers to her as her sister. Paloma was actually a Muche. I think that's how you pronounce it. Muche. But she was what is Mexico's third gender. Huaco, I think that's the way you pronounce it. I've been trying to get videos of how to pronounce this name. That area, there is a third gender, and Paloma was originally a man, but she became Paloma. And so you've got a sort of parallels of sort of two almost sibling relationships that are discussed. And at the end, you feel that both women have gained something from this interaction. It's a fascinating book, and it's a fascinating read, and it's almost a exploration of a patriarchal society, of belonging, of gender, of identity. But it's not done in a way that it forces you to look at these issues. It's done in a way that, a very delicate way. And so it's not a book about witches, and it's not a book about a crime thriller. It's a book about two women discussing their lives, and it's a fascinating book. It's a lovely book. So that is Witches by Brenda Lozano. It comes out in April, and I will catch you again later. So happy reading, take care, and bye.